What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today is episode 125, and man, do I have a jam-packed video for you guys today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the differences between day trading and swing trading, and which one of these strategies you could potentially use to get rich AF, or potentially use both strategies depending on what works for you and your particular situation. So let's go ahead and start with the general summary of what's going to be going on in this video. So we're going to look at the breakdown between the two. Each one is going to have 4 points. On each 4 points, we're going to elaborate a little bit on both. So 4 points for day trading, 4 points for swing trading. Then we're going to hop into the charts, and we're going to take a look at how you would use the charts to do swing trading, and also how you would use the charts for day trading. And then finally, we're going to look at options for both scenarios. So a day trading option as well as a swing trading option. And then we'll talk about who it's for in the summary, and how you would use this strategy. I personally use both. You guys can figure out after this video exactly what you want to do, or what particular strategy works more with your lifestyle. All right, so let's get straight into the video. All right, so up on the screen here we have the day trading versus swing trading, and these are some of the key points. So for swing trading, the first point is time commitment. So we're going to elaborate on that. The second point is going to be potential for higher returns per trade. All right. The third point is obviously market conditions, and this is something that's going to play into both sides. Then fourth, we have risk management. Now on the day trading side, we have potential for quick profits. Obviously, you're scalping, you're in and out. Then we're also going to have high frequency of trades. So it's a lot of trading going on just to get to the goal of where you want to be. All right. Also, this one has market conditions, and day trading in particular is known to develop skills. So that's pretty much the summary. Let's go ahead and start out with swing trading, and we're going to dive right into the first card. All right. So here we have the first card up on the screen here. It says swing trading benefits, and the first one is time commitment. All right. So swing trading, less time intensive. Swing trading requires less time on a daily basis compared to day trading. Traders do not need to monitor the markets constantly. Flexible schedule, suitable for those who have other commitments or a full-time job, as it involves holding positions for several days or weeks. And that's, this is pretty much self-explanatory, guys. It says it, if you have, say, a job, or you have some kind of situation going on where you're not able to actively watch the computer, then swing trading is ultimately where it's at for you. That's what you should be choosing. You really shouldn't have a job and be trying to day trade, unless, I don't know, maybe you could do the day trade during your lunchtime, but it is risky. All right, so let's hop on to the next card here. And it says here, point number 2 is the potential for higher returns per trade. Large price movements, swing traders aim to capture large price movements, which can lead to higher profits per trade compared to smaller moves that day traders target. All right. So when you're day trading, you're pretty much looking to scalp within, say, a couple of minutes, sometimes even just 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. You're looking to quickly take something off the top, make your profit, and you could go back in. All right. With swing trading, it's going to take a lot longer, but because it goes a lot longer, you're going to have the potential to make higher profits. If you look at a stock that's trending up, when you look at that trend line, it's never one straight line just going up. It's never just a straight ascending line. There's ups and downs and ups and downs. Well, when you're day trading, you're looking to take advantage of that low. So you're buying on that low, right? And then you want to sell on the high, or like I like to tell my mentees, get out just before it hits the high. So that's day trading. With swing trading, because you're not able to watch it as much, it works out perfect for you. If you have a job and you have your fundamentals down, you can buy at the lowest point and then have your target set for the general direction of where the uptrend is going. And you obviously get your option to be a lot further out. And that's how you make your profit. So you're weathering those small ups and downs that the day traders would take advantage of. All right. Now, swing trading also has less frequency trading. So fewer trades mean lower transaction cost and less stress from frequent decision making. The transaction costs right now, I'm sure it is still applicable to some platforms. For Robinhood, that really doesn't apply because, I mean, yeah, we do have small regulatory fees, but that really doesn't apply to us because there's no trading fees. All right. But I will agree, swing trading is definitely less stressful. All right. Just like it says here, fewer transactions mean lower transaction costs and less stress from frequent decision making. So when you're day trading, you have to be on the ball. You have to be fast. And for some people, they don't work well on the stress. So if you don't work well on the stress, swing trading is probably where it's at. Point number 3 here says market conditions. Benefit from trends. Swing traders can capitalize on intermediate term trends, benefiting from both upward and downward market movements. Market analysis. More time for fundamental analysis and technical analysis to make informed decisions. The charts for swing trading, it's easier. It's easier to look at those charts. You know, when you're on something like a 1 minute time frame and it's all the way at the top, you know, let's say it's at, I don't know, at the 52-week high, you really don't know where it's going. Yes, you could use things like, psychological barriers or whatever, that's something else. But when you're swing trading, if you're getting in at the right point, then you can identify an area where you want it to go that it has previously been to before. So you could just capitalize on it climbing that same ladder again, just getting back to that point. All right. So a huge benefit there when it comes to swing trading. And point number 4 is going to be risk management. Less emotional stress. Holding positions over a longer period can reduce the emotional stress of intraday market fluctuations. Like I said, when you have a swing, you will notice also that because you're so far out, your time decay it's less volatile. It's going to be a lot less on the number side, right? And it's just going to be a lot less volatile. If you buy something that expires the same day, the volatility on that in terms of the theta is going to be crazy. Theta is time decay, right? So you better know what you're doing or it will suck your profits away in probably minutes, if you make the wrong move. Clearer trends. Trends over days or weeks can be easier to identify and analyze than intraday price movements. And we just spoke about that. It's a lot easier. Looking at the daily or like the weekly chart, it's a lot cleaner. It's a lot easier. And, I don't know. It's easier to look at. It's less complicated. The trend is more defined. So that's a huge benefit for swings. All right. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the day trading side. All right. So for day trading, point 1 here says potential for quick profits. All right. You're in and out. Fast returns. Day traders can potentially make quick profits by taking advantage of small price movements within a single trading day. The other point is no overnight risk. And that's a huge risk you take when it comes on to swings, right? Especially if you don't have it far enough out where it could weather, let's say, if some bad news pops up overnight. So positions are closed by the end of the day, eliminating the risk of adverse news or events affecting the position overnight. So that is a huge benefit of day trading. All right. You're in and out in the same day. You don't have to worry about what happened overnight, while the market is closed, and your gains just start to disappear and you can't do anything about it. Point two is high frequency of trades. Multiple opportunities, numerous trading opportunities within a single day can lead to multiple profit chances. And I have a video on here, guys, where I've shown you guys where I've day traded and scalped for one whole day, just in and out. And I believe for that day I did 10 trades. I won on 8 and I lost on 2, but I still end up being profitable. All right. So that's the advantage of, day trading. When you're day trading, you have multiple opportunities to trade. And obviously you want to do that with a cash account unless you have over 25,000. And I speak about that on the video that I did, which is margin accounts versus cash accounts. If you didn't see that video, please go back and watch it. It'll give you some great insight for your trading journey. All right. Continuous engagement. Active engagement with the market can be exciting and rewarding for those who enjoy a fast-paced environment. So if you're a fast-paced person, if you're, good at just like being snappy and being on the ball, and you're not a slow person, day trading is probably for you. All right. Point number 3 here is market conditions. Capitalizing on volatility, day traders can benefit from intraday volatility and capitalize on short-term price swings. A lot of you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, a lot of times when the market opens at 9:30, this is something I always speak about, between 9:30 and 10, even if it was up in pre-market, there might be a pullback, right? You can capitalize on that pullback. So you could play puts on the way down. And then when 10 o'clock comes, or 10:30, when it really starts to settle in, you'll actually see probably the direction that it's going to go in for the rest of the day. Let's say it starts to go back up. Guess what? You could play it back up. You're playing with a cash account. You have unlimited day trades. All right. So you could capitalize on volatility. You could play it going up and you could play it going down. Real-time information. Decisions are based on real-time data, allowing traders to respond quickly to market changes. So you got to be able to pivot. This day trading is not the game you want to be in and see that you are down probably more than 10 or 15% and start crossing your fingers and hoping. No, get out. Get out. And even when you are up 10, 15, 20%, you better start scaling. You better start scaling. You better start trying to get out, slowly starting to exit out of your positions. All right. Point number 4, skill development. And this is so important. Enhanced trading skills. The fast-paced nature of day trading helps traders develop sharp analytical skills, quick decision-making abilities, and a deep understanding of market dynamics. Let me elaborate on this for a little bit. My mentees, the people that I mentor, this might sound crazy to some because they're like, what? You're throwing them in? I throw them into the water with day trading. Come to me if you have $200 that you want to potentially blow, and we could talk. You need a cash account, have about $200 in there, and we could get it popping. All right? Because I start people off usually, once I get the fundamentals in the way, I start them off day trading. Because it's going to sharpen your skills. It's going to sharpen your skills. And if you can weather the stress of day trading, you will become an excellent trader. I still day trade heavy. Probably 80% of my trades are day trades. Yes, I swing trade as well, but probably 80% of my trades are day trades. So skill development on day trading is like next to none. Person that only swing trades is definitely nowhere near the skill level of someone who's day trading. If they've been trading for the same time, I guarantee you the day trader is going to be a lot sharper. And you don't have to take a lot of risk. All right? Immediate feedback. Day trading provides immediate feedback on trading strategies, allowing traders to learn and adapt quickly. All right? So those are the 4 pointers. We have 4 for swing trading, and we also have 4 for day trading. So let's go ahead now, and we're going to hop into the charts and take a look at how you would potentially day trade as well as swing trade the underlying asset. All right. So here we have QQQ pulled up, and this is in Trading View. There are several different platforms for charting. This is number 1. This is the one that I use, and a host of other traders use it as well. All right, but you can use whatever you want. So we have QQQ here pulled up on the daily chart, right? Which simply means here that every candle that you see on this screen represents a day. All right. Ideally, if you are day trading, if you're swing trading, what you want to be doing is you want to be on the higher time frame. You want to be on a higher time frame. I would say the daily, the weekly, depending on how long you're going to hold it. So if your option is going to be for, say, 2 months, you could be playing on the daily chart as well as you could be playing on the weekly chart. So that's going to give you a good idea of where the chart is going. And if you look, the lines are very clean. Just imagine if you got a swing in at this point, right? Just imagine if you got a swing in at this point. What is this? 34.56? Let's say you had gotten obviously this was, some time ago. This was back in October of 2023. But let's say you had a leap, right? For this time frame saying, hey, it's at 344 now, and you want to buy something that's in the money. So you're getting a 345 call, right? And you're letting it rock out. Just look at this. Just look at the incredible gains that you'll be making here. Yes, gets to this point here, there's a huge dip. But what is this? This is now April of 2024. So it's a leap. So you still haven't gotten to the year as yet, right? If you could weather all these David Banner candles here, whoo, it's a lot. It's a lot. What do we have there? Yeah, about, that's what, like 5 days? So if you could weather that bad week, right? But look at where we are at now. Massive, massive, massive gain. What is that? From 344, 486, right? That was the high point, somewhere around there, 486, 488. It's well over $100 easily. You understand what I'm saying? So massive, massive move. So if you have the capital to put down on this, to set it and forget it, then hey, this is what you're looking at. But not everybody can stomach these dips. See, we have another dip here. Some people panic and sell. You play in swings. You don't want to be putting down your car note on this. This should be extra money that you have to the side, probably sitting in some, I don't know, some credit union or whatever high yield savings account that's giving you their little 3 to 4 or 5%. And you want to take a portion of that and put it in this. This is what I'm talking about. You learn the charts, you see that ultimate dip, then you start to play it. All right? And you could use ascending line to start connecting the dots. And the ascending line will just help you with projecting an idea of potentially, let's say we follow the path of the line of exactly where we think it's going to go. All right? And as you can see, as you go higher above the candles, it just starts to point out like different price points. So that's the benefit of swing trading. If you could stomach the pullbacks and you have money that you could put down and you don't mind, it's a great option for you. Now let's go ahead and look at the same scenario here, but we're going to go to a lower time frame now, because now we're talking about day trading. So let's go down to the 1 minute. All right, this is the holy grail. For some people it's the 5 minute, for some people it's the 2 minute. How I learned on the 1 minute and the 15 minute, and that's pretty much how I show my guys how to do their thing. All right, so we're on the 1 minute. Let me just go ahead and kind of zoom this up here. All right. So here we are now. We're on the 1 minute. And when you're on the 1 minute now, what you need to be paying attention to, if you're buying calls, this whole scenario is based on calls, guys. Obviously, you would just reverse it if you're looking at puts. All right. So here we have a touch here. We have a touch. We have a touch. Boom. We have another touch here, right? So from here to here, let me see if I could just show you guys that real quick. All right. Let me just hit my, let me just hit this line here. So from here to here, these guys can see that's a trend right there. Obviously, it's dipped below this trend now, currently. All right. So we could go ahead now and let's clone this line. So let's move this up here so you guys can see it better. So the line is selected. Gonna go ahead and we say clone, right? And let's say we just drag this up to the top. So see, we have a couple of touches there. So if you are day trading, let's say you're at this point, you could bet that potentially if it gets back to this level and breaks this line, then it's going to go back up to touch this point that's up here. All right. So let's say it breaks and now it's here. We could play it from, what does it say, 480 to 481. And I'm doing this video on Saturday, right? So today it's 6/22, 22nd of June, 2024. But when the market closed, that was that 481 call was one of the most popular calls on QQQ. All right, a lot of volume behind it. So chances are it's going to go back up. But you could buy that 481 call, breaks above this line, see where the average is, breaks above your average, runs up to here. I would get out right before here. So that's what scalping is. All right. And that's essentially what day trading is. And you can keep watching and looking for opportunities and take advantage of these little dips. You buy down here, you sell somewhere up here. You buy a put here, you sell somewhere down here, you get a call here, you sell the call up here, vice versa. But you get the idea. All right. So let's go ahead now and hop into Robinhood, and we're going to look at potentially getting a swing on QQQ first, and then we could also potentially look at getting a day trade on QQQ. Even though the market is closed today, I'm just going to throw out a situation. All right, so here we are in QQQ and click trade options. Right? And let's say we're going with a swing scenario, right? So let's get the 481, because when the market closed on Friday, it was at 480. We want to be in the money. These calls, yes, they're a lot more expensive, right? We could choose one here expiring June 24th. Let's give ourselves some more time. All right, so we have a couple of days. Let's say even just go with about, say, 30 days. So July 19th. Right? You go to July 19th and the data is, it's not available because the market is not live right now. But you could get this call here, the 481 call. All right. You scroll down and it would have all the information. Obviously, you would check for, your volume, make sure this is 4 digits. Check for your open interest, make sure it's 4 digits. And check for your delta, make sure it's good. Your theta should be a lot lower than your delta, and it will because you're buying this almost 30 days out. It's 27 days out. So that's essentially how you would buy a swing. All right. And you would use your trend lines to determine exactly where the asset price is and where it's going to go. All right. So now for your day trades, right? Day trade would be within the same day. Like I showed you guys, it's you can't really show you that situation now because the market is closed, but you could do the same 481 call here, right? So ODT options are not available, obviously. It's the weekend, the market's closed. But if we look at this 481 call, let's say expiring here on June 24th, right? Let's go ahead and scroll down. And we see the volume here, 47,000. Open interest is 1,417. So huge volume here. Definitely exceeds my 4-digit mark. This meets my 4-digit mark requirement as well. Then our delta is going to be 41. So for every dollar the price moves, you're getting this on it, right? Obviously times, 100. And then your theta is 35. All right. And this is how it decays for every day that the option moves. So the further out you are, the lower your theta is going to be. All right. All right. So let's go over some closing points. So it says here, choosing between swing trading and day trading. Risk tolerance. Day trading is generally riskier due to the high frequency of trades and the potential for quick losses. Swing trading tends to be less risky with a longer term perspective. All right. You got to be able to watch the stocks or whatever asset it is that you're trading. If you're day trading, with swing trading, if you do your plots, you identify what level you want to get in, you could get in, buy your option, go to work, because you have a month or two or a couple more weeks or whatever, however long you decide to buy it. All right. You could buy as far up as a leap, which goes into like a year or more. All right. Time availability. Day trading requires constant monitoring of the markets during trading hours, while swing trading is more suitable for those who cannot commit to full-time training. So the day traders, these are the guys that you see with 3-4 monitors. They have trading view up like me on one computer. It's split between different screens. If I'm on the go, you have multiple phones. All right. If you're swing trading, you don't necessarily have to have all of that. You could just set it and forget it. Obviously, if you do your research and you don't mind weathering those dips. All right. Just like I said before, remember, the market does not move in one straight ascending line. Even when it's going up, there's going to be dips and pullbacks, similar to the way a staircase is. Up, down, but up again, down, up, down. All right. If you could weather those ups and downs, great. Swing trading works for you. If you have access, let's say you have a lot of time during the day, you could watch the computer, same up down, but you could take advantage of trading between those high and low points on that staircase. All right. Experience level. Beginners might find swing trading more approachable due to the less intensive nature and the ability to take time for analysis. Day trading requires a higher skill level and experience to manage the fast-paced environment effectively. Like I told you guys, I throw my mentees in the water. Here, swim. I throw them in to day trading with a cash account. Obviously, it's a small amount. We're buying far out options, but yes, you're going to have losses, but you're also going to have wins. And when you master that, I think you'll be phenomenal. Both swing trading and day trading can be profitable if executed with the right strategy and discipline. The choice between the two depends on individual preferences, lifestyle, and trading goals. So that's essentially what it is, guys. You would have to choose, depending on your situation, which one's for you, whether you're a day trader or you want to swing trade. I do both. I started out day trading, and with day trading, you elevate your skills because you're forced to work under pressure, immense pressure, especially when you set goals for yourself. Oh, I want to make this amount for the day. It's a lot of pressure, but you want to also make sure that you manage your risk. If you're more laid back, you understand the charts, and you have time to burn and obviously a higher capital base, because swing trading options are a lot more expensive than swings are for you. All right. But that's it for the video today, guys. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please consider subscribing. I make new videos like this every day, dropping gems that you guys can use along your investing journey. Please go ahead and like this video. Also share this video with a family member or a friend. Thanks again for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. Y'all stay safe and have a blessed day. Peace.